Ty Brennan and Anita Roman.
Breaking news this morning, a massive fire lighting up the downtown skyline. A 60,000 square foot building in Phoenix engulfed in flames. How firefighters are battling this blaze.
Plus, a 45-member Arizona task force is set to return from the East Coast tonight after weeks of helping victims of Hurricane Florence.
And take a look at this. This is another bear that found his way inside of the Stanley Hotel in Estes Park, Colorado. The video you just have to see to believe.
Well, good Sunday morning, everyone. We begin with a massive fire downtown taking place in the overnight hours. This is in the area of Central and Durango Streets, a 60,000 square foot commercial building engulfed in flames.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible to see. And if you live in the downtown area, you're probably waking up and smelling it. We're smelling it here in our studio here in downtown Phoenix as well. We are told 80 firefighters were on scene, even more standing by. And this morning, your videos and pictures of the scene. So first, take a look at this. This is pretty incredible. This is a time-lapse video that was sent in by one of our Fox 10 viewers, Vercelli Rodriguez.
It's incredible to watch that video, and you can see that fire moving so quickly. And then we have this shot right here. This is off the highway. This is from Vanessa Martinez, and she shot it from inside a car heading north on the I-17. You can see the guardrail, and it almost looks like those flames are going to jump right onto the highway. They're not close enough, but it is a scary situation.
Yeah, this is located just north of the I-17 there, just to kind of put this into perspective. And this is our last video here. This is from one of those ADOT cameras that's trained right there, and you can see that firefighters are trying to get this under control. A lot of smoke in the air, and it's going to be a while before they actually get this fire under control. The Phoenix Fire Department says this fire spread quickly, threatening some nearby homes, forcing firefighters to actually step back and fight this fire from the outside. Crews also used what they called an elevated ladder pipe stream to surround and contain the fire. 7 homes located in close proximity to the building were threatened, and police have shut down multiple intersections in that area, so please use caution if you are traveling in and around that area
Those intersections will probably stay closed for quite some time because crews are still out there. Because take a look at this. This also sent in from Phoenix Fire. This is what is left of the building. Total devastation there. Flames are out, as Ty just mentioned. The debris, however, still smoldering, and it probably will be for quite some time, as you can imagine, the size of the building. We're still working to learn what was inside the building. The cause of the fire obviously under investigation this morning, but we do have some good news. No injuries have been reported as a result. We also have a Fox 10 weather alert for you this morning. Arizona obviously not in the direct path of Hurricane Rosa, but we will still feel some of the effects of this monster storm. We are talking a potential for flooding, dust storms, and then a big cool down. Hurricane Rosa won't be a hurricane by the time it reaches the southwest, but the storm is expected to bring a lot of rain to Arizona, Southern California, and Nevada, and that all starts tomorrow. Forecasters say Rosa could also bring a small dust storm here by tonight.
Could be a tropical depression or tropical storm at that point. Could also be just remnants, but regardless, it's going to be a significant increase.
So, of course, the big question is how much rain can we expect this week? Ty Brennan in the Weather Center tracking what we need to know. Good morning, Ty.
We have been tracking this all weekend long, and so we're going to go right to the maps, and I can show you exactly what we're talking about right now. Here's the latest satellite and radar loop that we are tracking. This is Hurricane Rosa that's still out there, churning out there in the East Pacific, right there near Baja California. I want to show you this. This will put the track on here so you can kind of see what we're talking about. Right now, it is still a Category 1 hurricane, but as you mentioned, it'll start to lose some steam as it begins to move its way north. But its projected path will bring a lot of the remnants of that storm right here into Arizona. So we're talking a lot of rain. We're also talking some outflows and maybe even some thunderstorms developing from this that could begin to cause some issues out there. So here we go. Not really seeing anything just yet, but we are starting to see some of that cloud cover from the southwest as it moves its way north. Now, because of this storm, and the National Weather Service is saying it's going to be pretty significant in the way of a rainmaker, some areas could be picking up anywhere from 1 to 2 inches when all is said and done. So they have already issued a flash flood watch. That is for all the areas that are shaded in green there on your screen. Now, this goes into effect tomorrow afternoon all the way through Wednesday morning. So we're going to continue to track this. Again, this is going to be a big weather maker here for the next couple of days. We're also going to see those temperatures really take a nosedive as those remnants of Rosa start to move its way into our neighborhood.
And of course, Hurricane Florence blew through a couple of weeks ago. An urban search and rescue team that was helping over there is returning to Arizona from deployment to the East Coast after Hurricane Florence. The Phoenix Fire Department says the 45-member Arizona Task Force 1 is set to return late tonight after a two-week deployment to the Carolinas. The team began demobilizing Thursday in preparation for its 4-day highway journey back to the Phoenix, so obviously they're driving back. This specific unit has deployed to numerous natural disasters and terror attacks. As of midweek, Florence was to blame for the deaths of at least 47 people, damaging tens of thousands of buildings and homes. New this morning, a toddler is recovering after being pulled out of a backyard pool. It happened in Chandler yesterday. This was at a home near Alma School and Germain Roads. Firefighters say that the 18-month-old was out of the pool and crying when crews arrived. So that's good news because that child was conscious. A child was taken to the hospital as a precaution. It is unclear how the child got into the pool or whether the fence had a pool or the pool had a fence around it.
The search is on for a suspect accused of attacking a man with a knife at a Valley fast food restaurant. It happened at a Burger King near 7th Street in Glendale. Right around 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon, witnesses told police that the suspect and the victim were arguing when that suspect pulled out a knife and then cut the other person. The suspect took off before police arrived. The victim was taken to the hospital, we're told, with minor injuries. At this point, no suspect information has yet been released.
6:06 this Sunday morning. The clock is ticking on the FBI investigation into Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh's past. Agents have a week to complete the investigation, which includes accusations of sexual assault. They will look into allegations made publicly by Christine Ford earlier this week, along with those made by another woman. It was Arizona Senator Jeff Flake who became the key to the delay when he called for the investigation on Friday. We take a look at what lies ahead as senators ponder Kavanaugh's future. After a combative session of the Senate Judiciary Committee, Arizona Republican Senator Jeff Flake said he would only support Judge Kavanaugh's nomination if the FBI looked into charges that he sexually assaulted Christine Blasey Ford in high school. He said he decided to request the investigation and delay this vote after a plea from his Democratic colleague, Senator Chris Coons, and after what he told The Atlantic was an uncomfortable and poignant moment in a Capitol Hill elevator.
Look at me when I'm talking to you. You're telling me that my assault doesn't matter, that what happened to me doesn't matter, and that you're gonna let people who do these things into power. That's what you're telling me when you vote for him.
Other Republicans and Democrats from moderate states say they support this investigation. Senator Lisa Murkowski writes, quote, "It is important to have a fair process for the sake of both Judge Kavanaugh and Dr. Ford, as well as the integrity of both the judicial branch and the Senate confirmation process." Democratic Senator Joe Manchin says, quote, "It took courage to take a stand and call for a one-week FBI investigation to get to the bottom of the allegations against Judge Kavanaugh." Anita Roman, Fox 10 News.
And an event in Boston where Arizona Senator Jeff Flake was scheduled to speak has been moved because of a planned protest over Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh. Flake was scheduled to speak about the future of the Republican Party at Monday's Forbes 30 Under 30 Summit. But the Boston Globe is reporting this morning that Emerson College asked to cancel the panel for Flake because of safety reasons. Organizers are now trying to move the event to City Hall Plaza. Well, hotels are used to welcoming guests. We're getting some wrong video here. But there is one guest in particular they are really trying to get rid of.
Stanley Hotel in Estes Park, Colorado has dealt with a dozen bear encounters this past month. And they say if they don't capture them, they're just going to keep coming back for more.
This is so interesting because I asked our producer, I was like, is this old video? And she said, nope.
You were very concerned about
bear.
Right. And so they're just not afraid of people anymore or looking for food. Very scary situation. This is video from one of the encounters. It shows a 250-pound bear standing on furniture, walking through the lobby. While local and state park officials and wildlife officials would like to escort that bear out of town, local businesses say tourists are the reason for common sightings. This is apparently the time of year for bears to come down, load up on food before they hibernate for the winter.
A lot of tourists who doesn't understand the problem, so I think the people trying to feed the bears, the tourists, but the people who live here, we all know we have bear-proof trash cans and things like that. We know it, but they're still searching for it because they've been feeded by people, I think.
The bear that was in the hotel last, still on the loose. But wildlife officials say if it's spotted again and captured, it'll likely have to be euthanized. Yeah, not a good situation.
All right, switching to some happier news. Why do I have to read this?
Do you want me to read it?
Yeah, you read it.
Calling all unicorn lovers, just like me, Girly Girls in Scottsdale is having a party just for you today.
And Marcy Jones is out there with all of the glittery. Oh, you got your unicorn
she's
ears
a unicorn.
on.
I know, because Anita always gets mad at me when I don't have festive headgear on. And look at me, girl.
You're magical.
Getting so into the spirit. I'm so excited. Come on in here, sweetheart. We have to show off your backpack because everything is themed right now, and I would expect nothing less coming to one of my favorite places, Girly Girls. Take a look. You are decked out, girlfriend. And you were showing me earlier this pillow, and what does it smell like?
Bubblegum.
Yes, as all pillows should. I'm here with Melissa. We're having so much fun. Okay, so last time I was here, daddy-daughter tea, so festive, done to the nines. This is incredible. I love what you've done here. We've got all of our unicorn products. Then we have a sweet treat and craft. So tell us what's going on today.
So unicorns are so hot right now. We decided to throw a unicorn party. So any girly can register and come. It's this morning at 11. We're going to be doing unicorn cupcake decorating. We're going to make cute little unicorn jars that you can put either your unicorn slime in or some jewelry or whatever you want. Candy maybe.
Amazing.
Glitter tattoos, unicorn glitter tattoos. And we're going to start the day actually with name tags that are going to say your unicorn name, and there's a formula to figure that out.
I love it. Okay, and then you also showed me this fun little product that you were like, we're gonna put on.
Yes.
Okay, so what do we have here?
It's unicorn snot.
Okay, let's test
So it's
it out.
a glittery gel.
Ooh.
And it makes you shimmer and shine like a unicorn.
Gosh. And I could be the guinea pig to see how it reacts with self-tanner. How fun is that? Okay, here is the sweet treat station. So I'm assuming the dots kind of serve as a little horn. Okay.
Yep. And then we've got really pretty unicorn pastel nerds.
Okay.
We've got our pink and our purple sprinkles. And then we have this like shimmery spray that you can put on the frosting.
You guys would have shimmery spray that's edible. I love it. Okay, let's head on down to the craft so we can see what we're making here.
This is our glitter tattoo.
Okay.
So we have tons of colors, unicorn stencil. Each girl's gonna get one. We have this unicorn jar that I was talking about. So they're going to make this, take it home. You can kind of see here the unicorn eyes. We've done this at our unicorn camps before. We made slime and put it in there, but today I know some moms don't like slime, so we're going to make it either, kind of
like
a
a little
carry-on.
jewelry jar.
Yeah, jewelry jar. You can put candy, whatever you want in there.
Put your little lip glosses in there.
Yes, exactly. So it's super, super cute. They're going to have fun making it, picking the colors of the flowers they want. These are our little unicorn name tags. They're going to write their unicorn name on it.
Amazing. Okay, again, this starts at 11.
At 11, register online.
Okay.
We have just a few spots left, actually. So I think it's going to be
and
a
one less
sellout.
now because I'm sold. I'm definitely coming back. This is so much fun. And I know that coming up in just a little bit, we have not only unicorns, but mermaids as well. So mermaid fans, stay tuned because in just about 20 minutes, we're going to go ham on that subject too, and I'm really excited.
Marcy.
We'll see you soon.
Marcy, really quick.
We have to tell you unicorn names.
Yes, you read my mind.
I want to write my
Did I read your mind?
Look,
Okay,
with
okay.
my pink glitter pen. Ready?
Yes, Anita Roman is amusing, glamorous, and Ty, you are sassy, sassy brave.
Sassy Brave.
I'm so proud of you guys.
There we go.
Okay,
what's your name?
I'm shiny joyful.
Okay, and it's
Obviously.
Steph.
We're getting a wrap.
We'll see you guys in just a little bit.
Look up Stephanie and Sophia.
Okay.
Okay. Stephanie is. Okay, we'll do it after the break. We'll do it after the break.
Anticipation.
A good tease. All right, still to come here this morning, some national headlines, including President Trump's rally in West Virginia, why he's back on the campaign trail.
And a Valley mom who lost her daughter to cancer is working to help other families battling the disease. Why she wants to build a special treehouse for these kids. That's in Community Cares.